Yeah, here I am. So, Friday afternoon. It's day 21 since that little tiny storm called Fiona came through here. Now, mostly things are cleaned up pretty good. Like in the backyard, way up over there, there's still, like that's the backyard at the neighbor's place, and there's still quite a few trees that need to be just brought down. But we haven't even looked at that stuff yet because all the time for the last 2 weeks have been, well, except for a little bout of COVID, I've been working pretty hard at cleaning trails and cleaning people's property, and other guys, they were down to Gus's place, helped cleaned up down there. And then today I cleaned up down the milk trail. You'll see that if you stick around through the movie. But I've been bringing home, like here's my little pile of lumber over here. Bringing home the decent sticks, right? Decent stuff that might be millable. So there's a little pile of it there. That one there is, I think, more firewoodish than anything else. And these ones here, a different pile over here. This one here this is from that big pine tree stuff down at the camp. And as I go by, I just hook one on and bring it up. So there's a big long one right there. And then another one about this size here, a bit longer. So I'm going to see about get a chainsaw mill and maybe I'll make some boards, because that I'm on the third roof for the tent on the Mercedes over there. So I think what I'll make is a freestanding structure, like a carport sort of thing, if I can, because it's got a cement pad there. So I'll make a carport sort of thing that'll go across from here to there, and then I'll be able to just maybe put a boat in there and put a car in there, and that'll be good. But anyhow, back to the task at hand here. So, been a couple of weeks 3 weeks of cleaning up from Fiona. Power came on a couple of days ago. 18 days here without power, so don't you know that was a fun time. But look at this. Lights. We have lights, we have action, we have everything here. So maybe haven't done a thing on here for 3 weeks, so I'm sure you're missing that. I'll get back to it. I think I'll get back to it tomorrow. So maybe we'll have an episode on Volkswagen van next week. See how it goes. And out here, like I said, haven't decided what I'll do about this yet. I think I'll put the Mercedes into that shop for the winter, but I've got to do some cleaning up in there to make everything fit. I'll put the bunch of stuff up on the rafters and blah blah blah. Anyway, so it's been a busy 3 weeks here, and there's a couple other videos. I'm sure there's a link out there somewhere for a couple other videos, or you can find what do you call it? A group of videos under the name under Storms for me, and in my channel, and you'll find them all there, plus a bunch of other snowstorms and stuff like that. But that's it for this week. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you'll come back for more, because I like making them. And it's holy boy, don't you know it's my birthday today? That'd be me at 68. Wonder if I can make this turn around and look at me. No. Try this button. No. No. Nope. Anyway, can't even do it. It's supposed to turn around, this thing, but there we go. Look at that. There I am, right there. That's me, 68 years old. Take the hat off, Lauren. Yep, there you go. And we'll just see how it carries on for another 68 years, right? Okay. So, there you go. See you next week. There goes the cat. The dog's around here somewhere. There's the dog. Yeah. Have yourself a good scratch there. So, see you now. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, here we are. Day number 15 since the power went out, and they're in just looking after some trees here. They're going to put a couple of poles up and make things work, I think. Might have power tomorrow. Yeah, here it is, Thanksgiving Day, and can you hear that? That's the generator still running back there. Now, we did have a spat of interest in the properties this morning. There was some power trucks came around. They cleaned off some branches on that little cut line that I made for to bring new power poles in. And I think they might have even dropped off a power pole or two out here. Yeah, I don't see anything. So, we're still without power. Day 17 or 18 or 16 or something like that since Fiona came through. And, oh, someday we'll have power. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it looks like there's a power pole. So they only need another 5 or 6. And then they can start punching them into the ground. But there's a definite lack of power line trucks anywhere near here. Anyway, I'll go down to the beach and see what it looks like. Yeah, here I am down at the log cabin, John and Lois's place, and this was completely covered in with trees and debris just a little bit ago. And this morning they came down with a crew and cleaned that all out, so that's good. And they also were cleaning up a pole over there somewhere, right across there. You can see the top of the pole maybe. I don't know what they were doing there for sure, but they were up there. Anyway, onward and downward. Yeah, so here's the line that used to, you can see, used to go down to the cliff. Anyway, right there, they're planning on abandoning this line once it gets to Hugh's place, which is right over there somewhere. Can you see that? Yeah, maybe over there. It goes into Hugh's and Norma's. And they're going to abandon this line the rest of the way down to the beach, just pull that line out of there. And that'll be the end of that problem. Yeah, about halfway down to the beach here, past the Y camp and everything, and things haven't changed here a great deal, which is all right. One day in the future, when this stuff starts to get rotted down a bit or starts to dry up, I'll bring the tractor and push it a bit farther back, and then I'll clean up those trees over there. Anyway, it's a nice clean trail to the beach, and you can get a golf cart down now for those that want to bring the golf cart down, right? So, in all this goings on around here, I had tickets to go to Las Vegas yesterday, or maybe, yesterday I think. And then, don't you know, tested positive for COVID. So I couldn't go anywhere. Now I'm feeling much better today. I think I'm on day 3 or 4 since I was the first symptoms. And I've been staying away from people. And the neighbors down the hill are bringing gas for my generator. It's a very, very generous community around here. So that'll be another 2 or 3 days of isolation, and then I can go out with a mask on for another 5 days, and then I'm free, I think. So feeling not as bad as I was yesterday. In fact, feeling quite a bit better. But this morning I spent most of the morning just napping and sleeping. So there you go. That's life when there's no power. And look at this. There's fall colors for this year, right? There you go. Yeah, here we are coming up on the beach. So it'll take some work to get that back up to normal-ish. Well, what's normal, hey? By next summer, we'll have mostly forgotten about all this, but not quite yet. Not until we get power back. Once we get power back, then it'll be easier to forget. There is the pond. And here's coming up on the beach. Yeah, another tough day at the beach here. Now yesterday there was 4 ships, cruise ships into Charlottetown. 1 big one, 2 medium-sized one, and 1 little one. So it was quite a busy day, I think, in Charlottetown with all those people around checking out Hurricane Fiona damage, which would be a tourist destination in itself, right? Anyway, there we are. That's the beach. Where am I? It's day it's October something or other. The storm was on September 24th. Power's been out since September 24th, and it's October 12th maybe today. 11th or 12th or something like that. Anyway, it's quite a while since we've had power around here, but hopefully it's going to be coming soon. See what happens. Seems our new direction of power is going to be along right here, that little line that I cut out for them. It looks like they're getting ready to get poles in the ground. Yay! Yeah, they're absolutely everywhere. Truck over there doing the stuff. Another truck over here putting up a pole. A new pole out there, so we'll get new wire strung out sometime and everybody will be happy around here, I think. Yeah, 1 new pole there. Another new pole here. And on into and the wires are up. They aren't hooked onto the electrical grid yet, but they're up. And on into Holland Cove. A few trees over there that are leaning pretty good too. Oh well, get them looked after one of these days. New pole here. This is a little cut line that I made in there for the wires. They asked me to make one, or they asked us to make one. It turned into me. And what else is going on here? Then there's new pole there. Then there's a new pole down the hill at McFarland's, and then I don't know what else. I'll go down after they're finished and report everything. See what the new system looks like. Yeah, it looks like they're down at John and Lois's right now. 2 trucks down there. 1 truck down towards McFarland's coming back up. Don't know whether they got Kevin hooked up, but it looks like they got the A-frame hooked up. And that wire was just hanging there a while ago, so that's good. Anyway, that's all for now. Yeah, another day. It's Thursday, October 13th maybe? I don't know. One of those days, 12th or 13th. Anyhow, pretty quiet around here today. All the generators are shut off because the power's back on, yay. So I'm gonna go down and start cleaning out in what I call the milk trail, which would be the last access trail that isn't cleaned out yet. Excuse me. Mostly the COVID, it's all gone. I'm allowed to join the living today. It's day 6 or something, and feeling pretty good. Yeah, here I am. So, look at that, eh? That's a little bit of a blockage. So I guess I'll get to work at it, see if I can unblock it a bit. Yeah, that's a pretty serious tangle. Now that one there, I'll have to push this stuff down here out of the way now, and then I'll hook onto that with a chain and pull it off there, and then push it into somewhere. Don't know where yet. But there's the first chunk done. That's a pretty big tree in the way, and then there's still more stuff up above, but I'm not going to worry about that stuff. Well, there's a beginning. Hey, these ones here, these big leaners like that, I'm just going to leave them for now. They won't bother anybody. And go after the next tangle here and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know if you can see back there, but it just blasted it flat. Isn't that something? Yeah, there it is. It's all chopped up. Where the hell am I looking with this thing? Down this way maybe. Yeah, I chopped it up and ready to go. I'll see if I can't get that pushed out of the way. I've got it chopped up quite a ways down there now. Yeah. So there now. Next tangle coming. So I'm quite a ways down the trail here now. There's Barney with me all the time, right? I can hear, boy, the landscape has changed in here. Used to be just a fairly mature forest, in fact an over mature forest. Now it's a pushed over forest. Oh well, I'll just push this stuff out of the way and see if I can get a trail through. Yeah, here's Barney's with me. Barney! Hey, there you are. Barney's with me all day long here. Barney! Look this way. Yeah, there you go. Look smart. Yep. And I went down about, well, a couple of 100 meters or 300 meters down the milk trail there. Now I think I'll just take out this thing here that's leaning across the trail, bring it down, and then that's it for today. Yeah, so here it is. Oh, fairly safely done. So I cut out the butt there first, and it just dropped. Made this chunk in here, but I couldn't get a line on it or anything to get it moved out of the way. So I cut another chunk, like 8 feet up or 6 feet up, whatever that is. 8, I guess. And I'll put my line on here and just pull it off of that. Yeah, you want to see it come? I'll see if I can get it to pull. Whoops. I just put the 10-foot chain on it there. Digging right in. Well, that was a failure. Let's see what I can do here now. Yeah, there now. Excuse me, try it again with I cut off another chunk of about 6 or 8 feet. I'll try and pull it again and see what happens. Yeah, that worked that time. Made a hell of a trough over there. But what I'll do is I'll just trim off some of these limbs and I'll cut it off about here somewhere. Then I'll just drag it up home because that's a nice straight piece of timber there. We'll see what it looks like when I get home. Yeah, there it is. I skidded it home. There's my other pile. I've got quite a few logs out there now. And then this one here. This one here might make some 2x6s or something like that. Or some slabs for doing a roof, or, well, I'll figure it out. told him to keep going to school, and then he ended up on the back of a goddamn chainsaw. Oh well, that's what happens to old principals. Anyway, there we are. They got the bridge cleared out here. This used to be a little tiny pond here with shining water, but it's not quite shining anymore. Maybe we'll clean it out here in it one day. But we're on the home stretch on this trail. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, so here I am on the milk trail. We got it cleaned out right from end to end now. So I'll just I'll show you on the way by. It goes back behind me quite a ways there. I forgot to start filming way back there. Anyway, lots of bay trees. Lots of places there. Supposed to be like a mini burst or something maybe down in the center. I'll show you a little bit there. Pretty slow moving on the track here. Pretty slow moving there. Here, it used to be under the forest here. Now the sun comes through. So that's giving a chance for some undergrowth to regrow from the mountain. The wind really took everything right here. There's another big logo. And I would call it mini burst. It came along and just flattened everything right here. Whoosh. There's a fox over there coming along this way. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, there it is over there. We'll see if it comes any closer without noticing us. Don't think it noticed us yet. Looking for something to eat out there. Bernie hasn't noticed it. Bernie's right here by me. Yeah, it's disappeared into the grass there somewhere, so interesting. See what happens if I go over this way. There he is right there. And there's a flicker right there too. Yeah, Mr. Fox coming right this way. Doesn't even, not a bit scared. The doggy will likely notice him pretty soon here. Can you see him there? Just a young guy. No fear of humans. Oh, maybe he just finally noticed me. Yeah, I think he just finally noticed me. There he goes. Oh, that'll be that. I don't think I'll hang around for this one anymore. And he finally noticed it. And the chase is on. Fox can move pretty damn fast. The doggy moves a little bit slower. And goes right up the side of the cliff, just like it wasn't even there. Right to the top. And the doggy tried that, didn't quite make it. Anyway, you didn't see all that, but I did.